What's up, everybody? It's Hey John. I jabber opportunities nonstop, and today I have even more phenomenal news about Bitcoin. And of course, I will cover some charts, and let's get to it now. I've been using BlockFi for about 3.5 months, almost 4 months now, and I've been getting Bitcoin back for using my BlockFi Visa signature card. The reason why I'm telling you about this is because I think this is a phenomenal opportunity to trade in your US dollars for Bitcoins. And it's a Visa signature card, and you get 3.5% for every single transaction. You can use it to buy gas, pay your cell phone bill, buy food, whatever, buy a TV, and you will get 3.5% in interest and Bitcoins. I currently have about $60 or $70 worth of Bitcoin rewards from BlockFi, and I'm also gaining interest. So make sure you check it out, blockfi.com/HeyJohn, because you don't want to sleep on this opportunity, folks, because Bitcoin is beginning a new low. And let me get into it now. Bitcoin. We're seeing reports of SEC filings and SEC amendments that on Monday or Tuesday, ProShares Trust will be the first ETF for Bitcoin. And this explains the meteoric rise of yesterday and today, 10/16/2021 on a Saturday. We're still seeing the rise of Bitcoin because people are anticipating this ETF will be a game changer, and I could not agree more. Since 2013, there have been countless amount of companies and folks trying to file and petition for a Bitcoin ETF. And this will be the first one coming on Monday or Tuesday, folks. When it comes, it's going to be a game changer. Yes, I said it twice, because this will be the first of its kind. Bitcoin was the first of its kind, and guess what? ProShares ETF for Bitcoin will be the first of its kind. They will have a head start on the markets, folks. There is so much money on the sidelines, in I would call it the boomer money, right? Where they would like to invest into cryptocurrency, but they can't because they don't believe in it, because they don't want to go into the ecosystem. But they see it on their, traditional speaking, brokerages and their Merrill Lynch's, their JP Morgan's, their Fidelities, their Vanguards, etc. As they see it there, they are more likely to invest into it. And I can assure you, folks, some of these boomers' kids are telling their boomer parents, hey man, you want to get into this, so when you pass along the trust, I can make those moolahs. And the boomers have a lot of money, so why not put a little bit into it? If the kids really believe in it, right? Why not? It doesn't hurt them too much. But of course, this will be the trust fund kids, and these trust fund kids, well, they have a lot of money. So this is why I believe it's very important. But more importantly, though, just because the trust fund kids have access to it, also now you and I have access to this amazing ETF as well. So it's a game changer for us too. And don't forget, folks, cryptocurrency is still in the beginning stages. I know Bitcoin has been around for over a decade now, but you have to understand, it's still in the infancy stage, even though it's a decade plus in age right now. Don't forget, folks, gold has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, and it'll be here for thousands and thousands of years. So when you compare that against Bitcoin, you can see how young it is. And even if you get in today, I would say you will still make phenomenal gains, folks. You just have to be patient and let your investment do its work for you. And now we are seeing more reports of more El Salvadorans trading in the US dollars for, guess what? Bitcoin. I believe these people are very, very intelligent people, and I believe they deserved to be rewarded because they know that the US dollar is a crumbling fiat currency and Bitcoin is a finite amount currency. That means you can just make more all of a sudden and decrease its value by inflating it. So by default, it's a deflationary storage of value, but since it's so deflationary, it actually inflates its value because there's so few of it. And that's kind of why these El Salvadorans are, I would say, the genius people, because the president said he would do it. He did it. He's now making a Bitcoin zero emissions type of mining operation using the volcanic energy that's already there, not utilized. Now he's harnessing it and giving it to the Bitcoin community. Of course, by giving it, I am saying that he is providing cheap energy and giving and attributing and contributing to the Bitcoin Green Energy Initiative. We need this sustainable image, folks, okay? Because Bitcoin is still in the beginning and it's been tied for a long time to dirty coal and dirty energy. So this is fantastic. So thank you to the president of El Salvador. More amazing news for Bitcoin, and this is very, very good for Dogecoin as well. So Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Square, you know that he is a maxi Bitcoin. That's okay, folks. There's nothing wrong with that, right? He's made a wallet. He's been endorsing Bitcoin for the longest time. And now he is looking into venturing into the silicone game. You're like, what, silicone? What you talking about, silicone? What? Why silicone? Well, he's looking into producing and manufacturing, yes, chips that are made specifically for mining. Therefore, they're more efficient and use less power and more quote-unquote green. And most importantly, whenever he does this, it's going to be open source, folks. So what does this mean, folks? Jack Dorsey is saying that, hey, I want people to be able to mine as simple as you just plugging it into the wall and done. It's all done for you, right? Open source, baby. That is fantastic. And the fact that it is open source, that means you can quote unquote potentially repurpose this hardware to mine other coins. We all know that Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, etc. They're all kind of mirror images of each other, right? So that means that you could potentially repurpose this customized silicon to mine Bitcoin, but instead mining Dogecoin. And we all know Dogecoin has an algorithm that is not as complicated as Bitcoin. So you could potentially mine tons of Dogecoin with this new silicone when it comes out. And it'll be as easy as a quote unquote plugging it into the wall. So I think this is going to be phenomenal opportunities for Bitcoin and of course my beloved Dogecoin. And we all know how amazing Dogecoin can be when it wants to be, folks. So let's go ahead and cover them charts now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now looking at the Bitcoin charts from a daily perspective. Yesterday, when I covered this in a previous video, I was saying, hey folks, we are seeing the VITAL ALGO supply zone right here, right? From about 57,338 to about 58,512. This is going to be your resistance zone. And since it's turning green, that means that it's a bullish movement here. And we are seeing that we are bouncing and breaking out of the supply zone from 58,573, and now we're trading the high of 62,834. That's literally about 2.2 grand from the all-time high of 65,000 Bitcoin. Okay, folks, this is amazing, phenomenal. Okay, do not forget, folks, we are also seeing some reports of tapering. When you see the tapering being reduced by the government, that means you're going to see less buying of corporate crap, or I'm sorry, I apologize. I meant corporate bonds. And therefore, less propping up of these dead zombies companies here. But Bitcoin, though, is a real thing, folks. There's no propping it up. It's not a zombie. People buy it because they actually believe in it. There's no government artificially increasing its price because it is a $1 trillion asset. It's pretty hard to move $1 trillion by yourself, folks, unless you're that rich. Even some of the richest men in the world would have some problems moving Bitcoin by themselves. Now, if they came together, they could easily do it, but individually, they will definitely have some issues for sure. All right, folks. So where are we going from here, folks? Where are we going from here? Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out. Okay. All right, folks. So where are we going now, right? The question is, where are we going? Our resistance will be 65,139 anywhere at or around there, and we are currently charging up there, okay? The range will be at 50,722 all the way up to 65,139. It's about a $15,000 range. But for Bitcoin, it's not a lot, though, in reality. It just sounds really big, but for Bitcoin, it's kind of normal. And the VITAL ALGO supply zone will be at 57,532 to about 58,585, folks. So this is what you want to watch out for, okay? When you get at around 65,139, it may reject off of it, but I'm seeing reports of people saying, you know what? 60K is going to be the new support for Bitcoin in the near-term future. And I actually believe it because if there is an ETF coming out, right? And Gary Gensler, the SEC chairman, says, you know what? I'm okay with it. You have the green light, you have my blessings. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a flood of money enter into Bitcoin. Will it happen in one day? Yes. Will it happen in many days? Absolutely. What I mean by that is that there will be a continual flow of money flowing into Bitcoin, folks. And over time, it's going to increase the market cap. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are currently invested in Bitcoin, I would say most, if not almost all of you are in the green. A small handful are holding bags, but the majority, the vast majority, I would say about 95%, even 99% are in the green right now. So there's literally euphoria surrounding Bitcoin. And we're seeing folks move their other altcoin possessions and reducing it and moving it into Bitcoin, therefore pushing the price higher. It's a known fact, folks, because buying begets buying and selling begets selling. So now we have a Bitcoin season. We're going to see a rise and rocket to the moon. I'm all for it. Go to the moon, please. And I'm okay with altcoins taking a pullback, because when altcoin takes a pullback, well, guess what? I have opportunities to get a great discount. So it's your boy, Hey John. If you're a new viewer, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And most importantly, have an awesome day, and I will catch you on the next one.